Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Caledoni campaign for Rome 2's Empire Divided. And I'm zoomed in on this little Roman settlement that I've taken because there's actually a Christian gathering here at this city, and it actually reflects that in the actual city. Like, look at this little gathering place here, and it has a little Christian fish symbol here, which is really, really nice detail. I actually really enjoy that. I never noticed that before. But we are pushing in on all sides against Gallic Rome. So I've got this army that is just resting up at Patavium. They will be moving over to Iadera because the Saxons are actually closing in as well, so I want to be able to grab some territory. And then this army at Arentium, they're going to go over and siege Rome. And I'm going to wait for this army here, the Horns of Camelus. They're going to come down to Arminium, and then they're going to go to Escalum, and then we're going to kind of swing around to Beventum and then have two armies to go after Rome. So that's what's going on over there. And then we are pushing deeper into the realm of the Hispania Citerior, but I can't really do anything else, so let's go ahead and... Oh, hold on. I've got a skill trait that I have to assign. It's probably this army here since we just had the battle. Where... Who has this skill trait? Spearman. At Arentium. Let's give him better campaign movement and end the turn. So, if you guys cannot tell, I'm actually sick with the cold, but this is like the 4th time this year that I've been sick. Apparently, it's one of the worst years for cold and flu in Canada. So, I'm just going to push through it. I can't really wait another 3 or 4 days until I get better. I'm just going to have to roll with it. So hopefully you guys don't mind if I, have kind of a nasally voice for the next episode or two. I'm hoping that I'll be better by Monday because I have a really awesome 12-12 battle for you guys coming up on Monday. And then I've also got another epic historical battle planned for Wednesday. So you guys are going to get some good battles coming up in the next week, provided I'm not too busy with school and family and whatnot. But while that's going, I'm just going to take a sip of my tea here. Now, I think beating back the Lusitani shouldn't be too hard, just due to the fact that they've been taking attrition for so long. But the Hispania Citerior is going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay, so they're going against that. Exotic animals gave me some squalor, that's fine. Population surplus at the Pretinic Isles. So we can actually upgrade Stanwick here. So what do they need? Maybe another commons building for happiness? Can go ahead and do that. But the rest of the money kind of needs to be down here for now so that I can convert. Let's get rid of that. Let's convert that. And I'm going to have to demolish that because I guess I don't have the technology. But with this army here, let's go down to Arminium. And it's going to be a pretty easy battle. This is a pretty elite army, so we'll probably just go ahead and auto-resolve it. Let's do a balanced stance. That. And actually, let's stop. Oh, wait, because we need the garrison there, don't we? Okay, so then let's stop the destruction of that so that I still can't afford that, really. Does that cost any money? It does not. Well, we'll be able to do it next turn, so let's just get rid of that gathering while we can. And at Arentium, we are slowly getting our garrison there. But let's push over here to kind of see what they have at Rome. Okay, so they do have an army there that looks like it just force marched in. But we're just gonna hold there. And then this army's gonna hold there. At Patavium, we're working on our garrison. But I kind of want to force march down over to Iater. I don't know, we'll see what happens there. This army I'm actually trying to get across to Cambodunum. But this stupid Gallic war, whatever his name is here, this, what is this, a veteran? Yeah, he keeps actually blocking my army so that I'm not able to get down there. And over here, we were supposed to get a couple of painted warriors into this army as well, because we lost a few of them. But in 2 more turns, we'll have a garrison there. We've actually converted most of these buildings over. So we've got a 6 garrison there, which is excellent. So I guess we'll just end the turn once again. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, actually. But I will push in there very, very soon to take that. Aracilum. Or, Aracilum, probably. And now the German Confederation we are at peace with, but the Saxons are at war with them. I tried before I started the recording to go in and say I'm going to declare war on the German Confederation if they give me defensive alliance, and it was moderate, but they just didn't accept, unfortunately. Military subversion, again. More exotic animals causing squalor. Alright, so let's move in against this settlement. And that's really easy. Again, they're taking attrition too for no reason. Let's do a balanced stance again. I find when you do aggressive stance, you lose a lot of your cavalry, so that's why I prefer to do balanced. Because see, I held on to a lot of my cavalry there. But let's convert that to get the garrison. And at Patavium we are... Oh, yeah, we've got to build... Let's build a well for sanitation here. A farm. And at Araminium we still have enough to convert that to get some garrison there. But yeah, they're trying to recruit here, plus Rome. It's got a pretty solid garrison with 9. But in 2 more turns, Patavium is going to have their garrison. So I'm kind of thinking of moving out and around here to take these 4 settlements. They would be pretty hard to hold on to, though, against the German Confederation. This guy probably blocked me again. He did. Okay, but I've got 2 armies basically down here not doing anything. Getting another of my painted warriors there before moving in. But 1 more turn for them, basically. And then I could actually move in against Nova Carthago. But I kind of want to go inland a little bit. This army was supposed to be going across the sea. But it's just so difficult to do that, unfortunately. Alright, so let's do another... Oh, hold on. Another trait here. From this general. Oh, this is a new general, too. Seahorse clan, though. Oh, and he didn't get any of... Oh, did he get one of these? Yes, I think. Let's give him authority and gravitas. and Gallic Rome is doing nothing their turn. I think they're pretty much out at this point. So the Caledoni have completely destroyed almost one of the major superpowers in Western Europe. I would like to know why the Lusitani are having so much trouble. Like, they must just have so many...
Join your mighty strength with ours in this struggle. I ask for my people's sake.
So you want me to go to war with them, eh? You don't have much money, though, do you? Alright, there you go. I'll go to war with them. Research complete. Votive offering. What was that rotten food? Where is that? Amisalia, eh? Alright, so this is a 19 stack, so I'd say that that's pretty good. So let's move this army up to Tarraco. And they're going to hold here. And this army, I want to... Maybe I should go after Nova Carthago. That would be a huge blow to them. Or I could actually run across to get this island town here. So we're going to have to go around. Let's force march, actually. And then next turn we should be able to attack them there. If they come in against this settlement, that's okay. I don't really need to hold it. Let's force march into Tarraco so that we can take it back the next turn if we need to. This guy is still blocking me. Well, you know what? At least he's keeping them busy. Alright, so what did I get? I think I got the votive offering, so we got charge bonus and melee attack. Defensive battles we could get. Chariots, I don't have any chariots, so I don't really see a need for that. So you should probably go in and get some of this stuff here. Region, all farms would be good. So let's get some extra farming. And alright, let's actually sit tight with this army for now. Or actually, let's bring them down to here, and let's bring this army over here. And again, pretty easy battle. It's going to hold on to 90% of our force there.
Ready for orders.
And at Ascalon, we should have enough money to convert that. We do. Look at all of these military buildings they have here. My goodness. And actually, that's really sapping our food intake. -4 food. So let's start getting rid of these here. And we could fill it in with something else later. -2 food, -2 food. Oh, we could convert that to a bronze workshop, so we could do that. Let's get that to fishing. Arminium can go to a military wharf next turn. But yeah, we're down to like 4 food, so we're going to go negative if we don't watch ourselves. Are these all -2 food as well, or -1 food? And that's public order, so... yeah, so you're sitting at Tarraco, which is good. Oh yeah, but all of these too, that's the problem. Let's just get rid of all these for now. We can always build them up later. Actually, though, the only problem is we're probably going to get some squalor, but we'll spend the next 2 turns actually just dumping all of our resources into filling those buildings. And it looks like they evacuated Rome, actually, and there we go. So the Saxons are going to go and take all of that territory, which is fine because that's going to give me, again, a buffer for the German Confederation. So I'm more than happy to secede most of Eastern Europe to the Saxons as long as we can develop a good alliance with them. Because if we have to go to war with them, that's going to be tough. Missing supplies. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, so we probably... Yeah, there's our food back up to 22, which is excellent. Okay, so... what do we want here? So let's get mining. Let's get a well. Some farms. Actually, let's get a craftsman's house. Farms. And mining. Convert that to a military wharf. And then we deleted some other ones. I think a Tarraco over here. So let's get a artisan's lodge. Here we'll get a well. Craftsman's house. And let's get a commons building. And we could upgrade Tarraco, but I want to make sure that we don't need any other buildings converted first. I think most of them are done, which is good. Oh, at Patavium, let's get some mining there as well. And let's get the mineral spring. Get some... So they just left Rome, eh? Interesting. Arminium, one more turn and they will get their garrison. Patavium should have their garrison now. Yes, we do. And, oh, you can move now. Excellent. Oh, it's going over to bother the Frankie. But actually, I want to bring you guys over here because... Oh, can we get... Mercenary Armored Germanic Swordsman, 415. Just want to go through all of my territories here and make sure I don't have to convert anything. Oh, we've got this here. We could go for a storage pit. Actually, you know what? That's probably what we need down here since they said that they had a ruined harvest. Could get a storage pit since we've already got a woodcutter here. Let's actually delete that and get a storage pit there next turn. And let's go for a Grove of Rose Meta. What do we want here? Sanitation, public order. -2 banditry. So let's just go for the Grove of Rose Meta. Oh, although over here... Oh yeah, we're still doing that. So, Brigantium is the next settlement. So, that's going to be 3 more turns till they get theirs. I thought I moved an army over here, didn't I? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was like, what? Where did they go? I thought I moved them up over to here. But we're actually going over to this island town here.
Set up a blockade!
Really? We can't reach them this turn? Come on now. Alright, so Tarraco has a garrison. This settlement, aha, okay, so we need to convert these buildings here. So instead of upgrading Tarraco, let's actually Swap this to a food, and that to enclosed land, and end the turn. And I'm hoping we're going to get a battle here, but I kind of have to wrap it up because I've got some other stuff that I need to do. So maybe we'll go in and fight the Ebussus, the island town, just so you guys have some kind of battle in this episode. But mainly we're just taking settlement from the Gallic Romans, and there's not too much in the way of an epic battle that I would really want to show you guys. We're just too strong. Who could oppose us at this time? Well, the Saxons could for sure, but... Okay, here comes some Lusitani forces towards us. Assassination plot again. Let's hire some bodyguards once again. A new party formed. What? The Iron Axe clan, really? Wow, he has a lot. Risk 36%. Okay, so that's not good. %, but even still, if we're plagued with civil war at this point, that's going to be really bad. Man, like, this is such an easy battle. I think we're just going to have to auto-resolve it this time. And hopefully we'll get a battle in the next part. Maybe actually the Siege of Rome in the next part.
Ready for battle.
But we can not afford to convert any of these buildings, really? Could get a craftsman's house there. Actually, just delete that and convert that. But yeah, I'm probably going to leave it here, guys. We've made quite a bit of progress, and actually we probably will get a battle in the next part with this army moving in from Gallic Rome. They've got a lot of Roman levies, but our empire is growing, but that threat of civil war is a little bit concerning to me. Like, maybe moving to an empire would be a solid option. We'd have to save up 10k. But having the loyalty of the parties would be something useful, I think. But this guy worries me here. This general who just decided he's going to make his own faction here. Like, he has almost as much influence as the king. I would like to just kill him, but we're going to lose a lot of loyalty from the parties by doing that. Anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this episode. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, and I will see you in the next one.